Welcome to this post-Thanksgiving class. Let's start with a centering. Finding a comfortable seat on your mat, wriggling the buttocks flesh away, sitting up tall. Roll those shoulders back and down. And if you like, close your eyes. Our centering this morning is going to be pretty obvious. Bring your awareness to the environment around you and allow yourself to dwell on all of the reasons you're grateful for your environment. Bring your awareness closer in, noticing your body. Think of the reasons that you are grateful for your body. Maybe specific parts of your body that you're grateful for. And bring your awareness to your mind and notice what gratitude you have for the functioning of your mind. Bring your awareness to your heart and your feelings and connect with what makes you grateful for being able to feel. Grateful for what feelings you have. And now allow an intention to form of some person, place, or thing, could be yourself, that you would like to share gratitude with this morning. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Anjali Mudra, thumbs pressing into the breastbone, palms together. And we'll share the sound of Om to anchor that gratitude. Breathing out, deep breath in. Let's begin to move the hands up as we inhale. And exhale, bringing the hands down. Reaching up with gratitude for all that is spiritual and transcendent. And gratitude for all that is manifest and material. One more. Bring the hands back to the knees. Let's warm up the head and neck. looking over the shoulder. Back to center, chin to chest. And up. Back to center and ear to shoulder. Rolling forward and over the other way. And roll. And back to center, bring the shoulders up, bring the head back, and open and close the jaw. And release. Bring one shoulder up and ear to shoulder and shoulder down. Bring the other shoulder up and ear to shoulder and down. Shoulder up, ear to shoulder and down. Shoulder up, ear to shoulder, head up, shoulder down. Last one, shoulder up, ear to shoulder, head up, shoulder down, up, over, up and down. Let's bring one shoulder forward and the other, and back. You can feel that stretch all the way down the side of your body into your lower back. Very nice little shoulder stretch with a little teeny bit of a twist happening there. And let's bring the shoulders back, bring the elbows in, and just feel that squeeze, and then reach the arms forward. And then pull the elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades. And inhale, reach forward. Soft fist as you pull back. Inhale, spread as you reach forward. Curl in, pull back, squeeze the elbows, shoulder blades. Reach forward and spread. And pull back. Last one. And let's do a little side to side, reach up and over. And turn and look up. And turn and look down. Rotate and look up. And turn. Last one. Big side stretch and a little bit of a twist. Inhale back to center. Let's bring that other arm reaching to the sky, and we'll tip over. Let's rotate and look down. Inhale, rotate, and look up. And rotate down, feeling that lovely stretch right along the side of your back. And rotate up. Rotate down. And rotate up. And back to center. Take a little spinal twist here. Take that back arm, scooping it up and over, following with your head, all the way over and coming into a forward fold. Slowly roll up. Pull your opposite arm out. Inhale, tall and twist. Reach that arm behind you, big scoop up and over. And come to a forward fold. Let's roll back up. Pick up a foot. Interlace your fingers between your toes. And let's circle the ankle. Circle back the other way. Point and flex the ankle and the toes. And then we'll spread our fingers wide, spreading our toes as much as we can, and then releasing the fingers and hoping the toes don't boing back. Let's flex that foot and pick it up. You can hold with your hands or with your elbows, and we'll give that leg a hug. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Just notice the difference in the two legs and hips. And we'll pick up the other leg. Interlace your fingers between your toes. Remember, if you can't get your fingers between your toes, you have homework called Tadasana. So while you're sitting on the sofa watching the football game, put pencils between your toes or those spacers that you use to do toenail polish. We're gently circling the ankle, and we're still sitting up tall, supporting with our core. Let's reverse the circles. And then we'll point and flex the toes and the ankles. And then spread the fingers apart, spread the toes apart. Take the fingers out and hope the toes don't boing back. Flex that foot, pick up the heel and the knee, holding with your hands or your elbows. Give that leg a hug. And bring the feet together. Little butterfly here. Notice now how the two sides of your body feel. And then you're going to make a square with your legs. So you're moving the feet a little bit further away. Sit up tall and come forward with a straight back. Feel that stretch in your lower back, leading with your chest. If your elbows reach, you can press into your knees or you can hold that way. One more breath here, lifting up through the spine and then exhale over. Trying to get your forehead into the arches. Inhale back up. Now you can stay with easy pose, you can stay with butterfly, or the next level is trapezoid. So we'll get one leg out of the way for a minute. We'll slide the other leg in front of us so that the shin is at a right angle, shin's at a parallel to the front of your mat, and the other leg's almost at a right angle. You're centering your leg in front of you. You pick up the other leg, heel on the knee over the ankle. And as you can see with me, it's not lying flat, but if you're super flexible, it would be. Very intense stretch. So if you don't want to do this, go back to butterfly. Take a few breaths here and just feel the places where there's tightness, maybe lower back, maybe outside of your thighs, maybe somewhere else. And if this is not intense enough, you can come forward with a straight back, even just a quarter of an inch. Feel this knee trying to drop towards your heel. Pose is called trapezoid or stacked logs. Lovely hip opener. And let's release. Woo. Shake your legs out if you need to. Come back to butterfly with the feet square, give you a good starting point. Put that leg out of the way. Bring the other leg in front of you at a right angle so it's centered. And then pick up this foot and place the heel over the knee over the heel. Very intense. So choose the level of challenge that's right for you. And breathe into it. You may feel that in your buttock too. Again, if that's not intense enough, leading with the chest, coming forward a little bit with a straight back. Probably feel that more in your lower back now. Inhale back up. Release your legs, shake them out if you need to. And we'll come over onto our mat. Back into child. If you like, a little slide from side to side here. And we'll take it into a nice flow series. We'll inhale up into dog tilt. Exhale into cat. Inhale into dog. Exhale into child. We'll take a full breath here and then do it again. Inhale, coming into dog tilt, lifting the tailbone, contracting the lower back. Exhale, big stretch up, pressing into the hands and the top of the feet. Inhale into dog tilt. And exhale back into child, and we'll take a full breath in child before repeating. Last one, inhale, dog. Exhale, belly in, back lifted, head relaxed. Inhale, reverse, pressing into the full circle of your palm and lifting up out of your shoulders. Exhale, round up tall and back into child. We're going to lift the head so we can slide forward into puppy dog. Our hips are right over our knees, lowering your forehead or chin to the floor. Draw your belly in and lift your tailbone. Press into your palms and lift your elbows. Feel yourself being pulled back by your hip creases. We're going to come up just a little bit so we can walk ourselves around to the right and come back down. Inhale, lift up just enough so you can walk yourself around to the left and come back down. Inhale back to center, back to your puppy dog. Lift up your head so you can bring your left arm underneath you and thread the needle. Press into your right palm, lengthening the side body. Inhale back to center. Lift your head up, press into your left palm, bring your arm underneath. Spinal twist here. And inhale back to center. And one more, press back into child. Taking egg if you like, with your hands up by your heels. And you can stay in child or come into a squat. Taking a few more breaths here. You're in squat, you're pressing your elbows into your knees, lifting the tailbone. If you're in child pose, you can do a routine similar to what we just did, only in child rather than in puppy dog, walking your hands around to one side. If you're in squat, bring one hand to the floor, other hand to the knee, and twist around. Come back to center. Elbows are inside the knees. And change sides. So if you're in child, you're walking your hands around. If you're in squat, one hand is on the floor to help you twist. Elbow inside the knee, other hand on the knee and turning to look up. And let's bring that hand to the floor. And from whatever pose you're in, find your favorite way to come to a forward fold. In forward fold, you may want to pedal one knee and then the other, as if you're walking without moving your feet. And then bring your hands to your knees and very slowly roll your way up to Tadasana. Round through the feet, lift the toes up and spread them wide. We had good practice with that. And relax them down. Reach down through the four corners of your feet and inhale up. Arms are parallel or steeple, whatever works for you. Deep breath and stretch over to one side, bumping your hips out in the opposite direction. Inhale back to center. Stretch over the other way. Inhale back to center. Deep breath, stretch back. If this doesn't work for you, put your hands on your sacrum instead. Inhale tall, exhale. Come on over. Forward fold. Let's walk our hands around to one side. And back to center and walk around the other way. Back to center, go a little deeper. And then reverse, swan that up. Little bend in your knees, press into your heels. Inhale tall. And so we're going to do a routine called Harakubaka. And the Hara is located right below your navel. And one reason we're going to do this routine today is because we've probably gotten a little sluggish down here in this part of our body. And this will help to bring heat and energy into our intestines to help move that lovely Thanksgiving dinner. So if you need to see it, if you don't remember it, I think you can do it with me. Well, yeah, we're going to do a step forward and back on each side, a goddess on each side, and a chair pose on each side. There you go. All right. Okay, so starting with your right foot. Inhale up, stepping forward into a warrior one. And coming back down, hands onto your Hara, right below your navel. Step forward on the opposite foot, inhale up, coming into a warrior one. And stepping back. Bringing energy into your Hara. Going to step out into goddess pose. And stepping back, bringing the hands back to the, I keep wanting to say Dantian, which is the Qigong version, same word, I mean, same area. But Hara, Dantian, same thing, lower abdomen. Other side, stepping out into goddess. And stepping back to Tadasana. This time we're going to interlace the fingers, press the palms away, inhale into tall mountain. As we exhale, we're going to press the hips back into chair pose and bring the hands shoulder height. We'll do that again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, press back into chair pose. Inhale all the way up. Swoop those hands back down, bringing energy into your Hara. Let's repeat that routine. We'll start by stepping forward into warrior one. And stepping back, hands to your lower belly. Inhale, step forward on the other side. And step back. Stepping out to goddess. And stepping back. Stepping out on the other side. And stepping back. Interlace the hands the other way. Press the palms away from you. Inhale, stretch up way tall. Exhale, press the hips back, bend the knees forward. Chair pose. Inhale, tall. One more time, pressing the hips back. Reaching the arms forward. Inhale, tall. Sweep the arms forward and hands to belly. You may feel your heart beginning to beat a little faster, your body getting a little warmer. So let's do another set. Stepping forward and back. Inhale, stepping forward and back. Stepping out to goddess and back. Goddess on the other side. And back. Interlace the hands, stretch up. Exhale, press back into Utkatasana. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale up. Sweep those hands forward and down. They recommend doing 5 sets. Think we can do 2 more? Inhale forward and back. Virabhadrasana 1 on the other side and back. Goddess pose and back. And goddess and back. Interlace the hands the other way. Inhale, tall. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, tall. Exhale, chair. Inhale, tall. Sweep your hands forward and down. Bring the energy into your Hara. And our last set. Here we go. Inhale, step forward, warrior 1. Step back. Hands to lower belly. Inhale, step forward. And back. Inhale, step out, goddess. And back to center. Inhale, goddess. And back to center. Interlace your hands. Inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, press the hips back. Press the arms forward. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, tall. And exhale, hands to lower belly. So your intestines will thank you for this routine. Let's do one more standing pose. We'll step out nice and wide. Reach the arms out, 5-pointed star. And we'll turn into a little spinal twist. Bring the hand to the outside of the leg and stretching up. Inhale back up. And exhale the other way, spinal twist. Inhale back up. And toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, back to Tadasana. For our balancing pose today, we'll do tree. So if you need a wall or a table, please find that. Starting nice and tall, shift our weight over to our right leg and turn the left knee out. Hands to heart, find your drishti, find your height. Add some arms if you like. Pressing down into the feet to reach up tall. You may eventually find that sweet spot where you could just stay forever. And let's bring that knee back in though and not stay forever. Switch the weight. Turn the knee out to the side. Find your drishti. Find your height. Add arms if that feels right to you. And down. Shake it out. And come on down onto the floor, onto your bellies. We'll take a few breaths here in crocodile pose. And bring your legs back together. Reach your left arm out, your right arm by your side. Inhale, lift the head and chest, lift the arm, lift the leg. Oops, opposite arm and leg. So the hand that's pointing down towards your foot is to remind you that that's the foot that comes up. Nice, easy breaths. And come down. Take a breath and change sides. Inhale, head and chest comes up, and you can choose what limbs come up. Opposite arm and leg, or just the arm, or just the leg. Whatever feels right to you today. And come down and widen the legs. Come back into crocodile pose, head the other way. And let's roll over to one side. Do Shiva on his couch, watching the football games. Inhale, reach that leg up, rotating the knee towards you, and exhale, coming back down. Inhale, we're rotating the leg as it comes up. Exhale, placing it back down on top of the other leg. Time, let's bend the knee and bring it forward. Exhale and bring it back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. I find I need to flex my foot so I don't cramp. You can point or flex, whatever works for you. One more time. And back to center. And swing around the other way. Change channels. And inhale up, rotating the leg. Then we'll bend the knee and come forward, and then press that leg back. Inhale, bringing the leg forward, parallel to the floor, and exhaling it back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, and exhale back. And come back to stillness. Bend the knees and come on up onto our knees in easy pose, Thunderbolt. And if Thunderbolt doesn't work for you, take easy pose. Interlace the hands, draw the belly in and reach up tall as you press your hips down. And if this is too easy and you want a little more challenge, widen your heels and drop your hips down on the floor on either side of your feet. And release, come back onto our heels in Thunderbolt. We'll do a little back bend here. We won't do camel, it's too intense for today. just doing a back bend, sitting on our heels, or again, an easy pose if that doesn't work for you. And then we'll come into rabbit pose. Inhaling forward. Remember, you can do bunny rabbit with your forearms on the floor. Tuck your chin and come to the top of your head. Or for full rabbit, grab your heels, tuck your chin, and come on up. No weight on your neck. And come back up into easy pose with Thunderbolt. So rabbit is great to strengthen your immune system. We like to do it this time of year when cold and flu start to come into our orb. And our dear Joanne loved this, making a little pointer with your 5 fingers right in the middle of your chest, high heart, 19 thumps on your thymus for immune strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And let's do some little circling here. Circle back. And we'll end with some forward folds. So let's stretch the right leg out, left heel against your thigh. Inhale tall. Again, come forward first with a nice lifted chest. Draw the belly in. Relax the shoulders and the face. It's okay to have a little bend in your knee if it's too intense to have that leg straight. And exhale, lengthen over that leg. Come on up, just enough to lay your right hand on your shin or inside your leg. Bring your left hand to your hip and spin your body, reaching to the sky. You can stay here. Bring your arm up to the ceiling or rotate and bring it over your head, finding your foot. Whatever choice you make, you're spinning your rib cage up towards the sky, not towards the floor. Inhale back up. Bring this foot up. You can keep it here or bring it across. Hook your arm around your knee. Inhale, twist. And also bring your elbow to the outside of your knee. That is so intense though. Inhale back to center, uncross your leg. Stretch up tall and shake it out. Bring the other leg in and opening out to the side, pressing out through the front heel. Lengthen forward with a long spine, belly in and up. And exhale, reach over the leg. Inhale up just enough to bring your forearm onto your shin or inside. Bring your other hand to your hip and turn your body towards the sky. You can stay right here or reach up or rotate from the shoulder, bringing your arm overhead. Keep pressing out through the ball of the big toe and spinning your rib cage towards the sky. Let's inhale back up. Turn to face your feet again. Bring that foot up. You can keep it here or cross it over. Bring your right hand to the floor, hugging with your left. Spin your body. Inhale back to center, uncross your legs, stretch up tall and exhale. Inhale tall. Take one deep breath in and down. And come back onto your back, Shavasana, grabbing anything you need for warmth and comfort. We're going to do one last thing before we go into Shavasana. It's a little belly massage. So bring your hands to the bottom right corner of your abdomen. Inhale up, across, right under your rib cage, and down the other side. And back to the first side. We're moving our abdominal muscles, helping again to decongest after Thanksgiving excess. So we're inhaling up to the bottom of the rib cage, pressing across, pressing down. You might recognize that this is your large intestine. So one more time, starting at the bottom right corner, inhale up, press across, and press down. And that's a practice you can do in the shower or, again, watching TV or whatever you like. And I'm told you're supposed to do that 32 times. So you can imagine that continuing in your Shavasana if you like, or just letting the body rest.
You can stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, begin to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. And gently move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. And when you're ready, roll to one side. And come to a seated position. And I am grateful for you. Thank you for practicing yoga with me. Happy Thanksgiving weekend, or whatever weekend it is for you. Namaste.